Hey everybody, welcome to another pick card reading. Today I'm reading into your aura. I'm looking at what your aura looks like, if you are, like how protected you are. Basically, I'm just kind of like looking at the status of your aura, looking at it and seeing what I see. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you what I see about your aura, okay? And we're picking from bags of crystals today. So this is a bag of Amazonite. Okay, it's black and you can't really see what's in there, but trust, it's Amazonite. And then the second bag is this bag of lapis crystals. Okay, and then the third bag is this bag of, I think, yeah. Oh, it's carnelian. This is a bag of carnelian. Okay, so we're gonna look into your auras. Let's do this. Okay. So pile number one, if you chose the Amazonite, this is your pile. So let's get into your aura, okay? It's definitely mysterious. Pile number one, your aura is mysterious. People can't really get a read on you completely. There's something about your aura masking the amount of power you have. I don't know if you present yourself to be a certain way, but really underneath that you are extremely powerful. Okay, like there's a certain, like you have a lot of power underneath. I don't know how to describe this. Your power is being hidden by your aura. People might tend to underestimate you, because like I said, they can't get a full read on you. Okay, it's like there are layers to your aura, and I am getting a lot of purple. Okay, a lot of purple in your aura, but at the same time you are like kind of cloaked, like your power is cloaked. And I know I sound really repetitive, but it's like people underestimate you because your power is cloaked. Okay, like what you're capable of is cloaked, and it's definitely big on mysterious. Your aura is very mysterious, very Neptunian, I would say, pile number one. Like I said, people cannot get a read on you. It's like when they try to look into your energy, right? They can only get so far. Okay, they can only get so far, and it's really hard to actually get readings on you, for example, because your aura is definitely kind of masking and also confusing to navigate. Okay, not in a bad way, but more in a protective mechanism kind of way. Like your aura redirects people, if that makes sense. But there's also something pure about your aura as well. Like people try to find flaws in your energy, or people try to look for things that are wrong with you, or flaws or something, but it ends up they end up not being able to find anything wrong with you, if that makes sense. Like, and people might really be into trying to find certain things out about you, but really they can't, because there's something pure about your aura as well, or just like pure about you as a person. Like you might be like just like a good person and yeah, it's like whatever is underneath this cloaking exterior, it's not really much. Like, I know you're very powerful and your power is being kind of cloaked by your aura, but at the same time, it's not like you're hiding anything bad. At the same time, it's not like you're masking. It's not like a mask, okay? It's more like just a protective thing. And even though your power is being cloaked by your aura, it's like if you were really to uncover what is underneath, if that makes sense, what is underneath that protective layer, it's purity. It's not much. And I want to say, if for the people who are really curious about what's underneath there, they would be kind of it would be kind of anticlimactic for them, because they were so darn sure that there was something wrong with you, or that, you know, you were keeping something a secret, or that like you have like a dirty secret or something. I don't know. But it's like, actually what's underneath it is just purity and just calm and peaceful energy that's being protected by your aura. Pile number one, you're very deep, okay? You have a lot of depth, okay? I forgot exactly what the definition of like aura colors were, but your purple is like a violet purple kind of color to your aura, and there's a lot of depth there. Like, you are probably a very sensitive person, you are probably very empathetic, you understand things on a very deep level, and other people, they're like, most other people cannot understand things as deeply as you do. Okay, you're one of those people who just understands things very deeply, and not a lot of people can go that deep as you. Okay, when it comes to that, you're not afraid of discovering the truth. You might be a truth seeker yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not afraid of the darkness, like, you're not afraid of the truth. Okay. Pile number one, people might misunderstand you, okay? They might misunderstand you because they might try to take advantage of you, or they might see you as naive, but really you're probably just a really kind person, a very deep, kind person who, you're not like a rude person, and you're not the kind of person who likes to say no to people. You're not like, you like to give people a chance. Okay, Paul number one, like, I don't know, there's just something about you that's very pure, okay, very pure, and people misunderstand that for weakness. They understand your purity, they misunderstand your purity for weakness, and it's like they tried to take advantage of you, or they tried to take advantage of you because they think this pureness is like weakness. But then when you actually say enough is enough, because you're not dumb, like, you're not stupid, like, you still have boundaries, you're just an extremely kind person or something. And when you say like no, it's like these people get really confused, because they're like, wait, I thought you were the kind of person I could take advantage of. Like, you were presenting yourself as someone who I could take advantage of, but it really turns out that you're not. And it's like, why were you being so nice to me if I couldn't take advantage of you? You know, I'm trying to really, like, I really hope this makes sense, but people get kind of like confused and standoffish once they realize that they can't take advantage of you. And they also feel a little bit like bamboozled by your kindness and purity. They're kind of like, well, why were you presenting yourself to be so pure if you actually have boundaries? And like, pile number one, I really hope this makes sense, because so many people take kindness as weakness, so many people take purity as weakness, but it's like, it baffles the people who want to take advantage of you. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, it's like, you can't be rattled, okay? Like, people think they can scare you, but you can't be scared. Like, people can't successfully manipulate you or scare you despite this, like, purity. Like, I don't know, pile number one, I really hope this makes sense. I really hope this makes sense, but you're a really kind person, and that's kind of where I want to leave this reading for you. You're just a really kind and deep person. And people get annoyed when they size you up to be someone they can take advantage of, but they end up not being able to. And it was like you were never fooled in the first place. You're just kind. You just don't mind being a kind person, even to people like that. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Okay, so that was your reading pile number 1. We're gonna move on to pile number 2. Pile number 2, if you chose the lapis beads, this is your reading. We're gonna get into what is your aura like. Okay, this is definitely different from pile number 1, pile number 2, but your aura is actually kind of dark. I'm not gonna lie, and that's not a bad thing, but you might be more drawn to dark colors, like your favorite color might be black or just like dark colors, but I am getting your aura is kind of dark, okay? But there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, let's see, pile number 2. You definitely have black cat energy, okay? Pile number 2, you have black cat energy. You definitely have dark energy in terms of your aura, but like I said, it's not a bad thing. But you might be really in your feminine energy, or like dark feminine energy. You also might be really stoic, okay? Stoic. Or the kind of person who's like an observer, pile number 2. You also might be an introvert, pile number 2. I don't know why I get these messages in terms of your aura, but this is what's coming through and how I'm most able to describe what is coming through. Your aura is actually really powerful. Like, this darkness that I'm picking up on is actually really powerful. Very powerful. You're like a black hole, but like in a good way. Okay, pile number 2, you're like a black hole. It's like you're able to consume things. And another thing is your aura is like kind of like pile number 1, but different, where it's like you're able to not be seen, okay? You're able to hide yourself, but like in a good way. I hope that makes sense. Like, you're able to shield and cloak yourself. It's kind of like your aura is cloaked, definitely from the wrong kinds of people. Like, you're cloaked from the wrong kinds of people. You might not be a people person very much, pile number 2. You might really be like not a people person, and you might only have like either 0 or just a few friends, like a close circle of friends, but you only really want the right people to find you. And it's like you make it so, even if you're not conscious of it, you make it so only the right people find you. You have standards for the kind of people that you want in your life, or the kind of energy you want in your life, and you don't settle for anything else. Like, if someone who doesn't align with you shows up, you're basically like, no, I don't want it. Like, no, I don't want it. I don't want this person. Like, go away. Basically, you're very picky. Not picky, but you know what you want. That's what I want to say, pile number 2. You know what kind of energy you want in your life. You know who aligns with you, and you also might dress in dark colors, or you might dress the type of way that you dress to attract the kinds of people you want, okay? You're not afraid of being authentic in terms of how you present yourself. You're not afraid of rocking certain things or paraphernalia that you identify with, like a certain band or a certain, I don't know, brand, okay, brand, certain symbols. You're not afraid to really show those kinds of things or be bold with the things that you wear, okay? And you do this in order to attract the same kinds of people, because you're like, no, I don't want boring people. I want people who are into the same things I'm into, and I'm not afraid to find those people. So in a way, your authenticity is kind of like a ward against people you don't want, okay? A ward against fake people. Like, your authenticity wards energies and people you don't want, and it attracts the people you do want, okay? It's very, very nice. Like, I really like your aura, and it's really bold as well. Definitely no BS in terms of your aura, and I kind of want to adopt this aura. Pile number 2. I kind of want to have the same kind of aura as you. But yeah, you definitely know what you want. You give the energy like you know what you want, okay? And like I said, the whole warding off energies and people you don't want, it's like they feel it. Like, when they are around you or when they are approaching you or whatever, it's like they feel this, like, oh no, I can't be friends with pile number 2 because there's just something not, like, I'm not welcomed there, okay? And I don't mean that in a bad way, but it's like, yeah, you're very selective about who gets to be in your sphere, like who's in your energy, and it's only a specific kind of group of people who can be in your energy. And anyone who is not in that kind of vibe, who doesn't vibe with you, can feel it, and it almost repels them, and not in a bad way, not in a way where they're like, oh, I don't like pile number 2. It's more like just, oh, I just feel like I can't be near pile number 2, or I just feel like I'm not on pile number 2's level, so I'm not gonna try to, make anything happen between me and pile number 2, if that makes sense. A lot of people are intimidated by you, pile number 2, because of this dark energy you carry. You're not afraid. You're not afraid of dark things. And people are definitely intimidated by it. Like, it's like when people are intimidated by, like, goth kinds of people, pile number 2, you might be into goth stuff or gothic stuff, or even if you're not, your aura is definitely kind of giving dark. Black cat energy, I swear, okay? Pile number 2, what's pile number 2's aura like? You're very unique, pile number 2. You're very unique. The kinds of things you like, you're kind of intense, okay? Your aura gives off an intense energy. That's a big reason why you can't relate to most people, because most people cannot tolerate the kind of intensity that you are into, okay? If someone is going to be in your life, you need that person to be as intense as you, or like the same intense things, or maybe you have like dry humor, okay? Or yeah, like your humor might be dark, and it's like you need people to understand that humor, not be kind of like disturbed by it, okay? The things that you're into, people, it might disturb the ordinary person, okay? And it's like you don't have any patience for that, okay? You're like, no, I'm into what I'm into, and if you don't understand that, then respectfully, like, get out of here, like, don't try to be friends with me if we're not even on the same, like, wavelength, okay? So yeah, pile number 2, that's what I'm getting for you. I'm gonna move on to pile number 3. So let's go to pile number 3. Pile number 3, if you chose the carnelian beads, this is your reading. Let's get into what is your aura like? Okay, pile number 3. Your aura is very fiery. There's a fire element about your aura. There's something very warm, something very fiery, also intense, but not the same kind of intense as pile number 2. It's an intense in terms of like your aura is definitely in people's faces, okay? It's very apparent. Your aura is very noticeable, okay? Your energy is very noticeable. It's very commanding. You might be very outgoing, pile number 3. You might be just the kind of person who's you might make friends easily. You might be talkative, okay? You're just like a burst of energy, okay? You might talk really fast or loudly, but there's just something so like fiery. You're like a little fireball, okay? Pile number 3, you're a fireball. You shock people, okay? Like just you with your mere existence, you shock people. You're also meant to shine, okay? You shine. You're like the sun. Your aura is like the sun, okay? Pile number 3. You're meant to be a performer. Like, if you're around people who are disinterested in your fiery energy, your boisterous, kind of outgoing, talkative, expressive, shiny energy, then you can't be around those kinds of people. You need to be on a stage somewhere, pile number 3. You need to be on a podcast. You need to be out there, like in the public eye. You need to be performing. Like, your natural habitat is on a stage, okay? It's performing in front of people because you're meant to shine, you're meant to be seen. Your energy is a lot. And I don't mean that in a bad way at all. Your energy is just ideal for talking to or performing to masses of people, instead of just like a few. Like, this is very different from pile number 2, pile number 3. You're not meant to have a close like circle of friends. You're meant to go out there and like meet as many people as you possibly can, and like make as many friends as you possibly can, and like perform in front of as many people as you possibly can, because you need that. There's just something about that. Like, that's what your aura is for. Like, that's what you're meant for. You're meant to be a fireball, and your energy is just so much that it's meant to be digested by, how do I say this, like massive amounts of people at a time, not just one person. You're not meant to perform in front of just one person. You're meant to perform in front of thousands of people. Okay, pile number 3, I really hope this makes sense. And if I'm talking really fast, it's just because I'm picking up on the energy. And it's like, you have a lot of energy, and you have a lot of creativity, and you have so much to show the world. You have so much to show people and to express and to perform, and you need to do that. Like, you need to do that, okay? But like, you need to do that as much as possible in front of as many people as possible, okay? You are so warm. When you enter a room, you're the life of the party, okay? Pile number 3, you're the life of the party. You have so much energy. You have so much energy. You're just bursting with it. You might be Leo, or you might have Leo in your chart, or you're like a Leo rising or something like that, pile number 3. But yeah, you're meant to be on a stage, pile number 3. I don't care. You're meant to be on a stage performing for people. That's all I'm gonna really say. Like, there's something in my eye and I really have to wash it out, so I'm gonna end this reading a little early. I'm sorry, pile number 3. I'm sorry. But I'm freaking out because I think I have glitter in my eye. Okay, pile number 3, that was your reading. If you guys want a personal reading, go to the link in my description. That's where I offer my personal readings. And yeah, bye.